how to compose IELTS, IELTS writing task 1.
Task 1.
Yeah.
So that is the topic that you chose, that your team chose.
Now, the teachers give the topic and every for all of them we not choose.
Okay,
But we
good.
do the report
Excuse
500
me, teacher.
words, and then we presentation with the last percent of the topic.
Yeah, okay.
Excuse me, teacher.
Are
Excuse me,
you
sister.
Yeah, are you talking to me, Viên
Yes.
Quang?
Yes. So I have some idea and I want to show you.
Yes,
This
please.
this is a practice English. So even though dependent teacher you show the topic all students if they have another idea and a new idea they get you, but not dependent term works. But some students they didn't follow some teamwork and they are individual and they are no joy teamwork. So before you mention stop topic and all of the and individual student they can practice and parent and they show the new idea. I think like this. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you very much for your sharing. So actually, the very first part of the speaking session, I would like to discuss with all of you about your teamwork. What difficulties did you get, and what story would you like to share with us, and what is the improvement would you like to propose to all of us? So firstly, I've got the sharing from Miss Viên Quang, I think. Which team are you in, please, Miss Viên Quang?
Sorry, teacher. I don't join any term because I think if I join a term, I have a work with a term. Even though I join this class, I didn't join term. If I join term, I have do anything. I don't like this. I always join the class and study. That's my idea, teacher. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. So that is one opinion from one member of the class that she doesn't want to join any team just because if she join any team, she will have to do all the job of that team. So probably that is one opinion. It doesn't represent the whole class opinion. So I would like to hear some sharing from team 1. So can I have the voice from Gum, please? Cam or Gum from team 1, please. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Okay, probably you didn't set up the microphone yet, Cam or Gum. So can I have someone to share with me about your experience or the difficulty when you work in the team to work on the topic of today's presentation? Any hand raising, please? Okay, Ashley. Yep, please.
Yeah, I firstly I think the Miss Vin Kwan
Yeah.
say her her fact is exactly what happened right now. But I think firstly we must patient because we haven't know each other before. You know, we have just meet each other and we don't
Yeah.
know what we, how old are you and what are you doing and how are you, even your health is yeah, or mental health or something like that. We don't know each other anything, but can we sit down and talk one by one
Yeah.
and make friends one by one in the group and yeah, and firstly we have a team leader, so the team leader will and maybe one person in the team would be a team leader one or two, a couple of week you say, so you can manage and you can make friend, make acquaintance with all of the member. So step by step, in the leader time, you can give them uh, uh, the time you study and you can ask them to study with you, can be one by one, because firstly you have study yourself. It's not for other people. For other people, you study yourself first. So then you you express that sympathy to other people. Yes, that's yeah, and you can help them to uh, love English like you, and yes, step by step, so that you chance with you. I think it needs more candy and more patience. Yes, that's the point. That's the for the first step.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Ashley. Yuen Nguyen, can you please share your experience when you work together with Team 4, please?
Yes, hello everyone. I would like to share some points. I'm working in the team 4. Team 4 has more than 20 persons, and not on the team always is a team member. You know, when someone has their plans, fresh place, some guys already want to practice in to pass exam, something just one listening only. I mean, each person has different purpose. So the main thing I think is related to the team operation, how the team collaboration. We could share the time we can spend on the team. Maybe you cannot join any team activity, but you can support something by your knowledge. We can share, yes, and the smart thing is team leader has some skill to manage team by already now we collect on the team resources, on team event, and collect on information in the team, then we can work better in team. Yeah. So I think the most we sharing, the most we gain, but the way we sharing and contribute in not only team tasks. You can share by any member got issue, the right issue, and you just share some reference or some points is enough. Yeah. So
Yes.
don't apply to join a team. You could have more friends. You could have more information. You could share your point, and the most important is when one or two team member that can help you get the good feelings when learning English. It's very important. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's very true that when you join any team, you don't really have to be very good, but just to join all the activities, or sometimes just to support, collect the information, or share some opinions, that's very good. So and to the team leader, you don't have to be the best, but you can you can do your best. So you don't have to be the best in the team, but you should do your best to coordinate your whole team members. That's the main thing of having a team leader. Can you have another sharing from another team, please? So we've got Ashley from team 2. We've got team 4's sharing. Can I have Nana from team 5, please?
Okay. Thank you. Actually, I joined with team 5. However, team 5 have 2 tasks to prepare and make presentation on our class. However, at this moment, I have another work. I have another important work. So this week and next week, I cannot have anything about my team. But sometimes I can check the message from team leader or some person who prepare presentation and something on our group. After this week or after maybe after 20 of this November, I think I can support something about my team, but at this moment I cannot support yet. So, however, in my team leader and my team, they prepare tasks already, and they can work together well. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you. So hopefully you'll finish your other important tasks quick, and then you can join with your team very soon. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Nguyễn Nhi, can you please share with me about your experience with team 1? Nguyễn Nhi, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Okay. All right. So instead of Nguyễn Nhi, can I have Miss Sương in team 1, please? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Nguyễn Nhi, for letting us know that you cannot engage with your microphone. So can I have the voice of Miss Sương, please, from team 1?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, thank you. So can you tell us about your experience when working with team 1, please?
I'm sorry. This is the first time I joined this class. So I haven't have any experience with team 1.
So when did you join team 1?
Yesterday.
Just yesterday. Okay.
Yes.
So it's very recently. Okay, thank you very much. So is there any other people from team 1 here? We've got a few people from team 4, team 2. Okay, team 3. Can I have the some sharing from Tâm? No, team 3 from Phú, please. I'm not pretty sure if that anh Phú or chú Phú. So can I have your sharing when you work together with your team, please?
Excuse me, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. My team have almost is a PG people, so we don't have a time to meet frequently. We just together have teamwork when we do homework by teacher. Yes, I'm also busy. So because I have to work all day. Yeah, yes, and I and my teammate is are trying to spend some hours to do the homework together, and yes, it's a good experience.
Okay.
It's so hard to to make uh, to make it. It's so hard to us for us to have time do do everything. So we just do homework, and we don't have time to speak more.
Yeah. Okay. So we have an excuse here saying that you're too busy to work together with the team. Okay. It sounds very true, but not convincing at all. I would like to hear another excuse from Miss Thuy.
No,
Hello, how are you?
hi. I'm I'm fine today. I'm I listened from the beginnings and I hear a lot of excuse. So I wonder if the teacher in this class at the moment, he may very sorry or may feel quite not happy enough because he spent time for us, but we just say
No,
excuse.
to be honest, he doesn't feel sorry or unhappy at all, because actually
Yeah.
this is your work. This is your achievement, and this is your result. But you are working on that.
Yeah.
So I do believe that he doesn't feel that way, but he will work together with you to fix it up.
Yeah.
So what team are you in, Miss Thuy?
I'm in team 2. Yes, team 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that there are quite a few people here in team 2.
Yeah. And that is the
Quite
most
active.
active member. The most active member. They
Can-
also help me in prepare some assignment. Yeah.
Yeah,
Miss
good,
Ashley, Miss Tâm. Yeah. And I think we work it well. We
Okay.
first assignment we conduct a meeting, but I found it's a waste of time because the people have a different schedule. So when I conducted this meeting, only 5 members, they contributed their ideas a lot, and finally I make a conclusions. But some people say they are busy, so they cannot meet at that time. Some say I have to leave because I have another work. So I felt that it may take us time if we have to wait some people or have to we are talking but someone are busy, so not contribute anymore. So I decide, because now I'm the team leader of team 2, just temporarily, but now they said tries to have the team also. I'm okay with the admin's matter. And I found that we just do on the same Google slide. We can ask any idea that the member have in that file. And finally, I will summarize all the ideas and I prepare the presentation, or some other members volunteer for that in each week. So that's work for my team now. So that's sure that all the assignment will be done before the deadline. I'm Hosa. Yes.
Yeah, it's very good experience and sharing. Thank you very much. And I agree
Yeah.
with you that the online documents are very, very helpful when you work together with the team. Let's say very busy team member, then you can have your own time to fill in the online documents so that it can fulfill any timetable. I've just seen one hand raised of, just very quick. I couldn't remember the name. Okay, but by the way, I think my time is up. Teacher, are you there? Would you like to take over the class, or can I spend some more time with the class? Okay, here he is.
Okay, good evening. Can you hear me?
Good evening, teacher.
Yeah,
Good
good
evening,
evening, teacher.
everyone. And very happy to see all of you again for today's class, right? Okay, so so Vindong, please help me to set the host, right, for me. Then we can, make live stream on YouTube, right? So then it's easy for us to have this recording for the students. Okay, so actually there are some people misunderstanding about this class, right? This course, right? And you participate in this course, for some purposes, right? Different ideas, and you're also quite busy for this and that, right? But actually, so the purpose of this course, right? To train the students to have ability to work, to study in an international environment. So somehow we need, right? Need your cooperation, right? And the class also needs some rules, right? Okay. So here, like again, right? How to say? If you want to take part in this course seriously next time, right? Please, right? Choose one team, right? And work with that team. If you are busy or somehow with different ideas, different purposes, so please set your name as a guest, right? Right? Okay. So it will be okay. It's not good like, you just come here to see something, what happened. It's like an English club, something like that. It's not the purpose of this class. Thầy cũng xin chia sẻ một vài điều bằng tiếng Việt để cho một số quý vị chưa có hiểu. Có lẽ là một số quý vị hiểu nhầm khi mình tham gia cái lớp học này. Thì thứ nhất là cái mục tiêu của cái khóa học này là gì? Để hỗ trợ cho các bạn tham dự để mà có được cái khả năng học tập và làm việc trong cái môi trường quốc tế. Thì mình đã tham dự và mình xác định là mình học cái lớp học này một cách nghiêm túc. Thì vui lòng tham gia vào một trong cái 5 nhóm của lớp để mà cùng học tập, cùng làm việc. Còn nếu mà mình tham gia vì một số những cái lý do khác, chỉ như vậy là chỉ muốn là để cải thiện cái khả năng nghe nói tiếng Anh thôi, mình không có thời gian nhiều để làm bài tập, thì vui lòng lần sau hôm sau thì đặt cái tên của mình là người dự tính và gì đó để guest gì đó để tôi biết được, thì có thể để dành cái thời gian cho những cái bạn mà thực sự học nghiêm túc trong lớp. Và cái khóa học này được thiết kế có cái chương trình, có cái nội dung thì cũng sẽ rất là linh hoạt thôi. Ví dụ như là các bạn học bận rộn không có thời gian làm bài, hay là cái chỗ này chỗ kia khó quá thì tôi sẽ điều chỉnh, nhưng rất là cứng rắn và không như ủng hộ hay là chiều theo những quý vị là thích thì học, không thích thì thôi nha. Vui thì vào tham gia ngó một tí, buồn thì thôi. Thì những cái quý vị đó thì vui lòng là nếu mà mình có tham dự thì vui lòng là để cái tên mình là cái người dự tính thôi nha. Thì xin nhắc lại như vậy. Yeah, okay. So if you have any ideas about this, you can raise your hand. Nếu mà ai có ý kiến gì vui lòng giơ tay lên, nói tiếng Anh, tiếng Việt gì đều được. You have any idea? No idea. No opinion. Okay, chị Thủy, please.
I totally agree with you because we commit the time together. Teacher also spend time for us, and we also spend time to get some results. So we need to focus if we truly want to improve our English. I start to learn English again and again after graduated many times by my own, but it doesn't work. It didn't work because I had many skills, like some people said some minutes ago. But when join in this class, and I see that you have English course. You have the course book, and almost the assignments you assign to us to do, it's based on that course. And I think I can follow this course to learn, to have self-study, and also under your instruction, we may improve. That's my ideas. That's all. Thank you.
Thanks for your opinion. Anyone else? Anyone else? No one? Please raise your hand. Share with us. It's open, right? Okay. So I heard one opinion, one none, right? So can you share with us your opinion in Vietnamese? It seems that you can express all of your ideas in English, right? Is that? Are you there? Nam, please. Bang Nam.
Yes, in my opinion, I think if you join the group to study IELTS, you should to cooperate to finish the exercise. Yes, however, you're very busy. You can join any exercise. So yeah, please tell the team leader or the active member that you are busy. Yes, but I think it depends on your choice. If you really study, you will get knowledge. If you just observe, you can gain anything. Thật sự ra thì Nam nghĩ là cái này cho là các bạn có thể lựa chọn á. Thì thật sự ra trong mỗi team á, thì Nam cũng thấy một cái tình trạng chung là chỉ có khoảng cỡ 3 đến 4 bạn làm việc thôi. Thì có thể là những cái thành viên khác thì bận, thì các bạn bận thì các bạn có thể nói với team leader và những cái active member á, thì sau đó chúng ta có thể dành những cái thời gian khác để làm chung với nhau. Nhưng mà thật sự ra là nếu mà các bạn thật sự học á, các bạn thật sự làm bài tập á, thì các bạn sẽ có kiến thức. Còn nếu như mà các bạn chỉ có quan sát thôi và các bạn chỉ có lên lớp và nghe thầy giảng thôi thì các bạn sẽ không có được kiến thức gì cả. Thì cái đó là ý kiến của Nam ha. Cảm ơn mọi người.
Hello teacher, hello class. Can you hear?
Yes. Thầy ơi, thầy tắt mic rồi thầy.
Okay, very clear here.
Yes. I really appreciate teacher. Because of your time, I have joined another class. Be guided from you, the Theravada. So, if say about busy, the teacher is more busy. And yes, you also can buy a book, study by yourself, or find information in the internet, but it's so much and so confused. So just try your best to study hard and work like teammates. If again, I thank you, teacher, so much.
Okay, thanks for your sharing. Cô Viên Quang đúng không? Right. Okay. Cô có thể chia sẻ là cái ý của cô bằng tiếng Việt cho mọi người nghe.
Yeah, hello teacher. I think cái lúc đầu tiên con tham gia cái lớp Theravada ở trên ba, thực ra nó rất là problem, mà người con á là tuy con rời nhóm rồi nhưng mà con vẫn ở phía sau con hỗ trợ mọi người để mà sửa bài. Nhưng mà thật ra viết một assignment nó không có đơn giản. Nói thì nó rất là dễ, nhưng mà để viết một cái assignment mà đi đúng hướng, đúng Phật pháp thì nó không đơn giản. Nhưng mà ở trong group á, con thấy làm việc thứ nhất là nó không có sự đồng bộ, thứ hai nữa một leader có ability không, cho nên từ đó thì mọi người sẽ không có sự kết nối, cho nên làm việc nó không có hiệu quả. Mà điển hình là cái tên 3 của bên Theravada của con, đó là lý do vì sao con vẫn có thể đứng ở phía sau con hỗ trợ những cái leader của nhóm con, nhưng mà con không có vô ở trong group. Đó là lý do con thấy là học cái group nhưng mà không có chia sẻ được. Cỡ cả bây giờ một cái leader mà note những cái thông báo lên thì cả thành viên đều im lặng, không ai trả lời hết. Thì con hỏi thì vô trong group nó có cái hiệu quả không? Đó là cái lý do con nói lúc đầu là con không muốn tham gia group. Mà khi mà đã tham gia group rồi mình phải có đóng góp. Nhưng mà đóng góp thì có những anh chị thì tiếng Anh thì nói rất ok, nhưng mà để vô tiếng Anh Phật pháp đó, nó tiếng Anh kia nó hoàn toàn hai thứ khác nhau, cho nên tự viết bài nó rất là khó. Cho nên từ đó mọi người sẽ rất là nản. Cho nên khi mà đã vô trong group rồi thì phải tham gia, nỗ lực tham gia, đóng góp cho group. Nhưng mà con thấy rằng là group làm việc không có hiệu quả. Thôi thì mình cứ học một mình cứ trau dồi được cái gì mình trau dồi. Đơn giản là như vậy. Dạ con cảm ơn thầy.
Dạ, cảm ơn chia sẻ ý kiến của cô. Actually, teamwork is very difficult. It's not only, you have to, you you have to finish your assignments, your tasks, but also you have to learn how to cooperate with other members. Some are very, they work very hard, right? But some are very lazy, right? And some are very, aggressive also. So many problems. So that's the point that the purpose of teamwork, right? One of the things that you need to know, right? To learn how to cooperate with other people. Sometimes the leader, he or she doesn't have much ability, but talk so much, speak so loud, right? Okay, so that is one thing. That's why I said the team, right? And ask you to work in your team. That's one thing you need to learn, right? And especially some of us are monks and nuns, right? So one thing you need to learn, right, to be balanced, right? Keep your mind, right, balanced, right? Whatever happen, right? So somehow we still contribute for the group, right? And also need to learn many things. And of course, to write some essay regarding to Theravada Buddhism or Buddhism in general. Actually, it's quite difficult, but it's not like, not very, very difficult. And the instructor, he doesn't ask you to do everything perfect at the first time, right? You may make 10, 100 mistakes. It's fine, right? But the point that you learn, right? And step by step, you make progress. That's the point. Okay, so thanks for your sharing. Chia sẻ là làm việc nhóm thì nó có nhiều cái khó khăn, vô cùng nhiều khó khăn. mà những cái điều mình phải học trong việc làm việc nhóm không phải là chỉ là hoàn thành cái bài tập mà trong cái lớp đó giáo viên hay là người hướng dẫn họ giao cho mình, mà phải học cái cách làm việc với những cái thành viên khác. Có những cái thành viên rất là siêng năng chăm chỉ ha, có những thành viên thôi làm biếng không muốn làm gì hết. Nhưng mà tới lúc mà kiểu như có thành quả thì cho tên tôi vô, chia phần trăm tôi đi nhiều ra, right? Ví dụ như có bài tập nhóm đó, chia điểm đó, chia phần trăm ra, bao nhiêu đóng góp bao nhiêu phần trăm, như vậy. Rồi thậm chí có những cái người team leader, nhóm trưởng không có cái khả năng làm việc, chỉ hô hào vậy thôi, tới làm không làm được gì hết. Một số trường hợp tệ hơn thì ăn nói trịch thượng ha, coi thường những thành viên khác. Thì đó, thì cái việc mà mình tham gia việc nhóm là mình phải học rất là nhiều. Một trong những cái kỹ năng mà cực kỳ là quan trọng. Thì tôi cũng chia sẻ làm cái việc nhóm, tại vì tôi đã trải qua cái chuyện đó mấy năm trời nha, lúc mà được học đào tạo ở trường á. Nhưng cái thành quả sau khi mình mình ra trường rồi thì có vô số cái cơ hội cho mình, từ cái kỹ năng học tập làm việc của mình nó sẽ cực kỳ tốt. Cực kỳ tốt nha. Thì đó, có ở đây mình có một số bạn đang đi làm học sinh viên, thì thầy cũng chia sẻ luôn là cái thời điểm mà thầy tốt nghiệp xong, những cái người bạn học trong lớp của thầy không có ai thất nghiệp chứ, người ta đưa tới xe tận tới cửa trường, người ta rước về, người ta mời đi làm tới tận cổng trường, chứ không phải là mình phải chạy tới mình xin việc đâu. Rồi có những cái trường hợp những cái công ty lớn, tập đoàn lớn mình tham gia vào, và thường là đều có được những vị trí. Thì đó là một trong những cái kỹ năng mà muốn chia sẻ với mọi người. Okay, so Thùy Nguyễn, please.
Dạ, em thưa thầy ạ. Thầy cho em xin nói tiếng Việt ạ. Tại vì
Okay.
mọi người đang trao đổi về cái vấn đề teamwork ấy, thì em có một số ý kiến, đó là thực ra em trước đó thì em cũng tham gia lớp Theravada Phật giáo, thì em thấy team của em, mọi người, em là thành viên thôi nhưng mà không phải team leader, thì mọi người tham gia rất là sôi nổi và nhiệt tình. Nhưng mà khi mà trong cái team mà em làm ở lớp tiếng Anh này thì mọi người rất là im lặng, nên là lúc đầu thì em cũng không biết là xử lý sao, hô hào nhưng mà mọi người không có phản ứng gì, nên là em rất là đồng cảm với ý kiến của anh Tuấn Nam ấy, là ít nhất thì mọi người cũng cần phải có một cái sự phản hồi nào đó, ít nhất là ví dụ như kiểu là hôm nay bận hay như thế nào. Nhưng mà tại vì em cũng trao đổi với một bạn trong team, em cũng nói là tại vì thầy rất là nhiệt tình, và cái việc như thầy bữa hôm trước thầy cũng có trao đổi là kể cả có 3 bạn thì thầy vẫn sẽ duy trì cái lớp này lên, nên là em thấy thầy tâm huyết như thế nên là em cũng không bỏ cuộc. Và cái việc mà mọi người làm teamwork là mọi người sẽ tham gia join vào cái việc làm bài tập như vậy và sẽ tốt hơn cho mọi người thôi. Nên là em cũng nói với bạn trong team là kể cả nếu mà các bạn không có làm thì bản thân em cũng sẽ làm, các bạn không thuyết trình thì em sẽ là cái người thuyết trình, nhưng mà em cũng muốn đẩy mọi người lên để làm việc, tại vì mình thấy kiểu trong một tập thể mà chỉ có mỗi mình làm thôi thì nó sẽ không ổn. Nhưng mà hiện tại thì qua một số buổi là sau khi kiểu phải ở trong group thì mọi người cũng có cái sự giúp đỡ trong cái việc làm bài tập. Nhưng mà em cũng hy vọng là mọi người trong không những team em mà ở các team khác sẽ tức là cũng đoàn kết và làm bài tập, thì cái đó chỉ là mục đích tốt cho mọi người thôi, chứ không phải là cho leader gì cả. Nên là lúc đầu khi mà lúc em nhận cái việc là lead team thì em cũng cảm thấy kiểu hơi stress cái vấn đề này, nhưng mà nhân tiện trao đổi, em cũng không biết là ở các team khác như thế nào, nhưng mà ví dụ như nhìn ở trong list danh sách mọi người tham gia thì em thấy team 1, team 1, team 4, team 2, trời ơi, sao quá trời nhiều người. Nhưng mà team em thì mọi người tham gia khá là ít, hoặc là mọi người đang không để tên ở đây, nhưng mà kiểu em thấy kiểu bơ vơ lạc lõng ấy ạ. Nhưng mà hy vọng kiểu sau buổi hôm nay kiểu có sự chia sẻ chân thành như thế này thì mọi người nên cố gắng tham gia, tại vì thầy cũng rất là nhiệt tình. Nên là để đáp lại công lao của thầy, như em đã nói là nếu mà kể cả các bạn trong team không làm việc thì em vẫn sẽ duy trì và làm việc, tại vì cái việc đó là tốt cho mọi người thôi ạ. Vâng, em cảm ơn thầy ạ.
Teacher, please unmute.
Okay, so team 4, Ngọc Quỳnh, right? Okay, please share your opinion with us.
Good evening, teacher. Good evening, everybody. I'm a monastic, and today is the first day that I joined this class, but I've been joining 2 other courses of Mr. Vũ because I found so benefited from learning the course. And I also have a purpose of wanting to gain some piece of knowledge while participating the course. And I also joined the team. Even though I know that as a monastic, I am also so busy. Beside that, I've been also working as an English teacher. So I'm almost swamped in working and studying, but I think that personally, I think that I need support for the team leader, even though he or she is not qualified enough. But as a member of the class, I should follow the regulation to support the class as well as the group, and also Mr. Denville, because because I think that working as a team brings me a lot of experience of how to work with another person, and because it's really difficult to get along with somebody else when we have different ideas, and the way of working is quite different, and sometimes we got some argument with each other, and I believe that I can learn a lot from those. And I'm so grateful to Mr. Denville for organizing the class and holding the courses for everybody to join. I myself also open up for everybody if you want to join the team or not. For me, I feel so free in my mind. Yeah, but deep down from my heart, I really want to I really would like everybody to join the team so that we can support each other and we can learn from each other. We learn from the collective insight. Yeah, and learn from the difficulties so that we can grow up and enlarge our experience while studying. Thank you very much.
Okay, and there's one point that I think I should remind you, right? This the course for IELTS band 5, band 5 to 6.5. So the minimum requirement for you to attend this course, your English level must be at least, right? At least band 5 already, right? So somehow, if you are not qualified for this requirement, should be please, right? Please be an observer or a guest of this class, right? Okay, this class is not suitable for you, right? So that's the point. Thì ở đây tôi cũng xin chia sẻ luôn. Thì mọi người thấy cái tên của cái khóa học của chúng ta rồi đó. Khóa học này là cho IELTS band 5 cho đến 6.5. Tức là sao? Quý vị vào đây là tối thiểu là phải band 5. IELTS mình phải đạt cái trình độ IELTS band 5 rồi. Để cái mục tiêu mình làm sao đẩy lên band 6.5. Tối thiểu là band 5 đến 5.5 rồi, lên 6.5. Còn một số quý vị hay các bạn mà đã tiếng Anh tương đối khá rồi, 6.5 hay 6 chấm gì rồi, muốn lên 7.5 được thôi đó, thì mình phải làm việc vất vả hơn tí xíu. Cho nên nhắc lại, quý vị nào thấy mọi người mà nói tiếng Anh mình nghe liếu thì cái khả năng tiếng Anh của mình không có đạt yêu cầu để tham dự cái khóa học này. Mình không đạt được cái yêu cầu tối thiểu. Kêu viết một cái bài luận mà coi như là 500 chữ mà cả nhóm lên xuống thì chúng ta chưa có đạt yêu cầu tối thiểu của cái lớp này đâu quý vị. Cho nên vui lòng nói thì nghe đau lòng, nhưng mà đây là cái sự thật. Vui lòng tham dự lớp như là một cái vị gì cái người dự tính thôi. Hoặc là mình tìm những cái khóa phù hợp với khả năng của mình. Tôi xin nhắc lại nha. Còn có chuyện số lượng học đông hay ít cái gì đó không thành vấn đề, tại vì bản thân tôi dạy có một người tôi vẫn dạy đều cả năm nay, không vấn đề gì hết. Và thực sự cái khóa học của chúng ta là không có thu học phí đó. Còn bình thường tôi dạy tôi thu học phí là tôi thu một người là cả khóa đó. Thì mục đích là chia sẻ cho quý vị để quý vị có cái cơ hội cải thiện tiếng Anh, và trong đây có rất nhiều quý vị trong chúng ta là học về Phật pháp rồi để mà mình đọc hiểu sách Phật pháp để mà mình giao tiếp, mình hỗ trợ các khóa thiền, đi học các chương trình về Phật học ở nước ngoài. Cho nên là tôi hoan hỷ tôi mở cái lớp này ra để cho mọi người cùng học, và cũng không có nhắc cái chuyện học phí gì hết đó. Còn nếu mà thực sự nha, cái này nói để nhiều khi mọi người thấy là cứ mở chùa ra như vậy, mở miễn phí lại là cái chất lượng nó không phải đâu. Nếu mà quý vị được học một cái khóa như vậy và được đào tạo theo một cái chương trình mà tôi thiết kế cho quý vị thì học phí cực kỳ cao nha quý vị. Thấy ví dụ như những cái khóa học bên CNK mình chỉ đóng ngàn mấy 2.000 đô đổ lại thôi, nhưng cái khóa học này thì không có phải ngàn mấy 2.000 đô đâu quý vị. Mỗi học kỳ đóng rất là nhiều nha quý vị. Đó, nếu mà các bạn nào đã có kịp học những cái khóa mà ở những cái trường mà uy tín, có chất lượng, thì một cái học kỳ mình học khoảng mấy tháng thôi là đã đóng vài ngàn đô rồi nha quý vị. Cho nên nếu mà mọi người mà còn lơ là lơi lỏng vô mà chơi như vậy, tôi sẽ siết lại đó, sẽ lên cái danh sách những cái quý vị nào mà đăng ký thực sự học nghiêm túc thì sẽ cho vào lớp đó. Còn không thì mời ra ngoài hoặc là xin vô dự thính thì đồng ý. Chứ còn kiểu như mình mở cái lớp ra cho thoải mái cho mọi người, để cho kiểu như để ai cũng được có hưởng lợi, nhưng mà nhiều quý vị không hiểu cái vấn đề đó, cho nên là cũng sẽ gây ảnh hưởng đến cái lớp học của mình, tạo cái tâm lý là sao vô đông quá nhưng mà không ai học rồi thế này thế kia. Đó. Còn mà nếu mà thời bữa là thực sự là có một số anh chị là bàn là thu tiền phí, thi học phí để làm cái rào cản, để coi như ai thực sự học thì đóng tiền rồi sẽ học. Nhưng mà bản thân tôi suy nghĩ kỹ rồi mới làm vậy, nó cũng nhập nhằng với những cái lớp Phật học khác, mà mục đích của mình là muốn chia sẻ mọi người thôi, cho nên là đã quyết định là không có thông báo thu phí đó đâu nha quý vị. Còn mà nếu thu phí là cứ đếm đầu người, ít nhất 10 triệu nha quý vị. Đó, đó tháng đóng triệu đó ha. Đó, thầy được nhiều triệu trong lớp này. Đó, thì ở đây mình chia sẻ cũng không phải vì cái tiền vật chất, nhưng mà mong muốn là quý vị học nghiêm túc nha. Và cái chất lượng của chúng ta là không phải là cái chất lượng gì đó thấp đâu. Tôi đảm bảo quý vị nào mà học mà tôi gật đầu là đi học ra cái trường nước ngoài quốc tế, không có tệ đâu. Học ở mấy cái nước Thái Lan hay là Sri Lanka hay là Ấn Độ là cái chuyện giống như cực kỳ dễ dàng ha. Còn mà ai mà được á, thì đảm bảo học mấy cái trường mà kiểu ở châu Âu hay Mỹ hay là Úc hay gì đó, không vấn đề gì đâu. Đó là cái mục tiêu như vậy. Và thực sự nếu bạn nào mà học tiếng Anh khá mà coi như làm bài tập lưu loát tới học 4 tháng nữa ha, mà lưu loát trình bày lên, viết bài kêu viết cái này là viết cái này, kêu kia viết kia, làm biểu đồ báo đồ, mấy bạn đi apply cho mấy cái tập đoàn quốc tế, họ chờ học mời mà mấy bạn vào đó nha. Đó, cho nên cái cơ hội của chúng ta rất là nhiều. Và cái mục đích và cái sự rèn luyện nó khó như vậy. Và cái gì đó không có cái gì là nó miễn phí đâu quý vị. Thầy không có thu tiền đâu, nhưng mà để đạt được cái chất lượng đó thì bản thân mình phải đổ mồ hôi sôi nước mắt, phải hy sinh rất là nhiều. Tôi ngày hôm nay có thể ngồi đây mà hướng dẫn quý vị học tiếng Anh là là 2006 2005 là tôi hy sinh biết bao nhiêu thứ để mà học được cái chương trình cử nhân 2 năm rưỡi ha, để mà tốt nghiệp được đó. Quý vị cứ tưởng tượng có 180 người khóa học của cái trường này, họ mở cái khóa cho cái cho những cái người muốn học cái bằng 2 về ngoại ngữ á, là 180 người. Thì đợt đó tôi thi may mắn sao tôi đứng thứ nhì trong 180 người đó. Nhưng mà tới lúc ra trường thì đứng thứ nhất nhưng mà chỉ còn lại có 4 người thôi quý vị. Cũng đứng vô thì đứng thứ nhì mà ra đứng thứ nhất, chỉ có 4 người, chính xác là 4 người đạt đầy đủ tín chỉ, học đầy đủ hết, tốt nghiệp đúng thời điểm, đúng cái chương trình của khóa học đó. Còn lại là gần 100 mấy chục người rơi rụng hoặc là thiếu nợ hay là chưa có thi cái này kia. Thì để cho quý vị thấy là cái sự khó khăn và cái khắc nghiệt để mà mình phải cố gắng phấn đấu dữ lắm, chứ không phải nó dễ dàng đâu. Thì đó là đôi điều chia sẻ. Hy vọng là là mọi người thứ nhất là không có cần kêu gọi năng động vì thầy nhiệt tình, cho nên mọi người hãy cố lên. Cái đó thực sự cũng là ý kiến, cũng rất là cảm ơn các bạn. Nhưng mà cái đó không phải là cái gì đâu, cái đâu, không phải là cái mục đích chính của cái học chúng ta. Cho nên là nhắc lại ha, cố gắng tham gia vào các team, và các team có nhiều khi có vấn đề này vấn đề kia, mình phải tự học cách mình xoay sở, trừ cái trường hợp cái team leader có quá vấn đề này quá nặng đi thì tôi sẽ can thiệp nha quý vị. Còn ví dụ như có yếu một chút xíu thì mình phải hỗ trợ này nọ cho cái team mình nó làm sao nó hòa hợp và nó làm được tốt thôi. Rồi, ok. Rồi, có vấn đề gì nữa thì chúng ta sẽ chia sẻ sau. Okay, so now the time for presentation, right? So today we have 5 teams, right? We present about the topic. What topic today? What topic will you present today? No one? Okay, so we have 5 teams, right? So which team volunteer first? Which team? Team team 2 volunteer, right? Team 1 volunteer. Of course, if no one volunteers. Okay. So anyway, volunteer, right? Okay, so team 2 first. So are you ready? So now please help me to host, right?
How are you now? Would you like to present first?
So team 1, team 2 first, right? Okay. So you're ready. So who
Yes.
will share the slides, please?
Ashley,
Ashley.
will share.
Okay,
Ashley will
please.
share the slide.
Okay, wait me a second. Ashley, right? So, okay. Okay, so now you can share your screen.
No. Are you see our team slide?
Okay, please show your full screen, your slides, please. With the view, right? Okay, right. Okay, no, not their view. Up. Go to view, right? View. Not there. Up.
You can select the slideshow.
Slideshow, yeah.
Yeah, slideshow.
Slideshow. Yeah, slideshow, not review, right? Not view. Slideshow, right?
You can click
Right.
no, you can tap F5,
Yeah,
the button
no.
F5 at the top.
Select from beginning. Okay, right, done.
Hello everyone. Today team 2 will present the topic how to compose a quick writing of task 1. Today I'm present with my partner Miss Phương Nguyễn. Are you there, Phương Nguyễn?
Yes, Phương Nguyễn here.
Phương Nguyễn, good
Are you
morning.
hear me?
Yes, everybody hear you. And I will say first about the outline of the presentation.
Yes. Good evening. Good evening, teacher. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Phương. My pleasure to present exam required for IELTS test 1. Yeah. To write an IELTS is not an impossible mission, but it is very hard for those who haven't prepared properly. IELTS writing test 1 requires the candidate to summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features, and make comparison where relevant, relevant from a graph. The writing might be minimum of 150 words long. You do it just within 20 minutes. There are 5 to 7 types: graph, chair, table, diagram, or combination of these. The line graph shows trends over time. The pie chart illustrates how 100% of something is divided up into smaller percentages, while the table and bar chart compare items and related value in columns. The diagram gives information about process and or how something works. And
Thank you. And here is some step for your good comparison writing of test 1. Test 1. And we have only 20 minutes, so we share the report as follows. Maybe in the first 2 or 3 minutes for summarizing, you try to read the introduction carefully, studying headline and information, to list instruction carefully, to list out 2 or 3 prominent features, which you could write down, write the introduction, right, and by the paraphrasing method. That means you can read phrasing the problem in different way, but keep the same meaning. And in the next 2 or 3 minutes, you can, that's it, used for selecting, brainstorm to decide how many paragraphs to write and what you will put each one, such as write the category, high to low value objects, or in chronological order or time period, and to decide which tense is used for the report. And you could write down the overview in this time. Then the important, in the 15 minutes next, you write the report in a new paragraph. You write the answer in detail. The data in the information of the test review, you must write here, but in clearly for in more important for key point. And the tense of verb is divided up approximately, such as if the year in the questions come before the current year, still the past tense, or if the year in the question come the current year, still the future tense, etc. like that. And in this band 5 to 6.5, they require you using relevant, relative, close, and a complex sentence, subordinating conjunction in order to describe the process is a referred. And then the average of the form making criteria as follows is your score. Task achievement on the main chains of diagram are described. Coherent refers to the meaningful association of the idea you present, and cohesion is used to indicate grammatical association. Lexicon resource is with exact words or phrase used to express what you want to say, and grammatical range and occurrences are organization clause, a variety of grammatical structure, not spelling and punctuation area, and your score is the average of for about grammatical. In the rest of a couple of minutes, let you check again the report before you submit it. Yeah. When you do the report, maybe you might miss some value, use value, phrase, keywords, and try to don't make try make a mistake. Try to avoid the mistakes such as wrong units. Our view is not clear, error about the tenses. Write only simple tense, simple sentence. Must use complex sentence and not divide or separate paragraph, but write, yes, and like some data and you write so much more than 150 words waste your time. Yes, and in in conclusion, by practicing frequently, learning the type of paragraph, and firmly grasping the vocabulary, grammar, typical of each type, type of graph, you could be familiar with the text, and you practice day by day by lay out the text before writing and taking advantage of the short sentence structure in the most helpful skill. And what you do is, while you practice at home, remember that you should verify the certain amounts of time is only 20 minutes. So yeah, I hope you practice every day and hope you find the presentation useful. Thank you for listening. That's it.
Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks for your presentation, team 2. Okay, so good, right? Somehow you can point out some main points. But actually, how to say IELTS, task 1, writing task 1, right? Just around 4 to 5 paragraphs, right? Not the 6, 5 to 6, right? So that pay attention to that point. And some like how to say some common mistakes, right? You point out just very rare, right? Need more, right? Okay. Okay, so thanks. So now again, and we'd like to invite team 1, right? Are you ready for presentation?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so team 1, who will present, right? Raise your hands, please. So now we'll manage the slides, right? Is that? Okay, right.
Yes, please provide me the right to share the screen because that it's visible now.
Okay, already.
Yes, okay. Yes, okay. I will present shortly and clearly. We just prepare three slides for the presentation because that we have our essay 100 words to have write detail about composing a good writing task 1. So my team 1 just pick up some main idea about this topic. So our presentation have 3 main ideas. First, about the structure of the essay, a typical essay, and have some special thing for the writing task 1. And the second slide is about how many tasks. I mean, in the question in the writing task 1, and the slide number 3 about vocabularies and some sentence, and I also including some appendix about how to compose writing task 1. And now see about slide number 1. Yes, because that writing task 1 or writing task 2, it just is in a simple essay. So we also follow a structure of a typical essay. This means that we have the three paragraphs. First, introduction paragraph, second, body, and third, the conclusion paragraphs. Personally, in the writing task 1, in the introduction paragraph, you need 2 or 3 sentences. First sentence, you can paraphrase the question, and the second or sentence, you write over for the whole. Yes, it is very simple, but to practice to write writing task 1 is very difficult. Yes, and with features in the slide number 2. Yes, in the writing task 1, there are many type of questions: bar graph, line graph, pie charts, tables, or combos. Yes, it's very complex. So we have to focus each of question, and you have to learn carefully. Yes, carefully. For example, with the bar chart, it's very different from line charts. Yes, so we have to learn carefully of each type of question to have the good response in the writing task 1. And the second type of question in writing task 1 is the map. Yes, and third one is diagram of process. And yes, and this kind of question is very difficult. If when you take the real exam, you see the type person. Yes, you have to very present. Yes, and answers. Yes, you have to yeah, use many special vocabulary and sentence to finish to fulfill the type of question with the map and diagram of process. Yeah. And number 3, so just have some special vocabulary or sentence. We usually to write in writing task 1. First, you just summarize the information, describe the information by the selecting just selecting the main idea, not on detailed data, and describe in degree or changing strengths. Yeah, be careful with this. And with the number 2 tips, you have to also summarize information, but describe the comparison, describe the data ratio, and describe the stable situation. Yeah, and the third one, usually to use in the question process or diagram. You describe the process, describe the strength, describe the transformation, or describe a location in the map question. Yes, I just pick up 3 main points. Yes, and now I just show you some appendix. Yeah, because that in the detail we write in the essay with the 500 words. So now just highlight features. Yeah, and now is the appendix. Yes, yeah, because that I just mentioned have some way to paraphrase the question to write the introduction paragraph. So now you can see one way to paraphrase the question. Yeah, it means that because the question that they have many components: subject, verb, what, and when. So for example, in the question they have the graph below. So you can paraphrase, rewrite the given line graph. Yes, and the verb. So you can use an order compares. Yes, and what and where the percentage of Australians export to 4 countries. Yeah, you can paraphrase, rewrite the proportion of Australia exports to different nations. Yeah, you can see it's very simple, and it just takes you 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, to paraphrase the topic. Yeah, to paraphrase the question. Yeah, yeah, and when the time, yes, it's very simple. Yeah, it means that at first you have to quickly to write introduction paragraph if you say your time. So this is a way you can apply. And advantage two, yes, I give you some word to describe increasing, decreasing, unchanged, or fluctuation. It means rise in verbs and now a rise, yes, or degree or a degree, drop or drop, go down or downward strength. Yes, yeah, and have some very useful word for you use in the writing. That's one. Yes, if you were you're very interested in the list of words, I will give you. Yes, later. Please take me. And appendix number 3. It means that this is describe about the degree of change. Usually we use adjectives or adverbs to describe the degree of change. For example, with the yes, sự thay đổi lớn, dramatically change. So we can use yes adjective and adverb like that. Dramatic or dramatically, sharp or sharply, considerably, yes, something like that. Yes, it's very useful for you. Yes, small change, slightly, yeah, yeah, rapidly, suddenly, yes, gradually, yeah, something like that. And the final appendix is mean that because that the question of maps or process is very difficult, so you also prepare the work list like that. For example, this is the work list to describe the change, the centralization of the building in the Pacific area. So we have usually used the demolish, lockdown to yeah, about yes, or replace, renovate, yes, something like that. It's very useful for you. You learn by heart, and when you see the type of question in writing task 1, you just apply the words in your writing and don't think too much, because you just have 20 minutes to finish the writing task 1. Yes, so very be careful and learn, yes, study hard, and it's very useful for you because it saves time, because you just have 40 minutes for the writing task 2. So if write quickly in the writing task 1, it's very useful for you. Yes, that's all. It's my presentation. Thank you for your listening.
Okay, great, right? You have some good preparation. So thank you. And next we have 3 more teams, right? Okay, so do you have any question for team 2? For team 1, right? Team 2, you consume a lot of time, right? So team 1, do you have any question for team 1? Please raise your hands. Okay, so Ngọc Quỳnh, please.
Hello, Mr. Nam. I'm just wondering about the 3 parts of composing writing task 1, because as I know that you talked about the conclusion of the writing, but I think that do you mean that is the overall or the conclusion?
Yes, it means that I think you just asked the conclusion is necessary in the writing task 1. Is it right?
Yeah, I just share about my own knowledge that the overall is the main point of the writing task 1, and it can be put at the beginning or the end, but not the conclusion, because this is a very short writing, and the conclusion will be for the writing task 2. Yeah, and yeah, that's just my opinion, and please share your input.
Yes, I make sure that you have ever to take the IELTS exam, because that you know the information that you, yes, it's not necessary to write a conclusion in the writing task 1. However, However, because my presentation is about a typical essay, so I have to point out that we need the conclusion, because in the typical essay, we have to write the conclusion. However, because that you write an overall sentence, it means it's outline our essay. So yes, I think that the conclusion in the writing task 1 in the real exam is not necessary. It's my answer for your question.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, please, Mr. Yan. Yes. Mr. Yan, you want to ask a question or you are want to present?
I'm sorry, I put wrong number.
Okay, so now I would like to invite next team, right? Team 3, are you ready? So those participate in presentation, please raise your hand, right? So who will be the presenters and who will manage the slides? Who? Team 3?
Yes, I'm full and I will represent and I will share screen.
Okay, right. Okay, now you can share your screen.
Okay, can you see?
Yeah, very clear here.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Today, I will represent my team 3 to share some tips about how to compose a good writing of task 1. Okay, now I have some valuable keywords you need to know if you want to get higher scores. The first is understand the topic.
Understand topic.
So you don't remember the script, right? Không có nhớ lời, right? Okay. Okay.
Now, understand the topic. Okay. At the beginning, you should identify what type of the topic. Maybe it's a chart. Maybe it's a diagram. Maybe it's a map. If it's the process, you need to find the start and the end
Okay,
of
sorry.
the process.
Okay, so I stop you a little bit. You can open the script, right? With your phone or something, right? And then you focus.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to speak.
Okay.
Maybe it's not fluency.
Yeah, of course. You need to practice. But like
Yes.
I advise you that you can open the text, copy and send to your phone, right? And then you can use phone, and we are audience, right? We focus on the slides only. Okay, can you do it? I can give you 1 or 2 minutes to prepare, right? Okay.
I'm his teammate, so I will share screen when he make a presentation.
Okay, great.
Can
So
I-
next,
yeah.
okay, of course, please. So please continue.
Đại sứ mình share rồi.
Okay.
Me, right? Okay, so sorry. Wait, I will share your screen. Okay. Me, okay. Now you can share your screen. So you see, somehow we need to learn, right? Many things we need to learn, right? How to, we are not familiar with public speaking. We don't remember what we want to share, right? We want to talk. So we need to prepare the script, right? Chuẩn bị lời bằng tiếng Việt, right? In Vietnamese. Yeah, step by step, then you will be trained and you will be familiar with public speaking presentation. And step by step, you can do it. So it's good. Rồi, khi nào mà bạn My sẵn sàng chia sẻ màn hình thì chúng ta tiếp tục. Thì ở đây thầy cũng chia sẻ là nhiều khi mình học tiếng Anh mình thấy sao mọi người trình bày nói chuyện lưu loát quá mà mình chưa làm được thì là sao? Thực ra cũng cần có một cái giai đoạn phải tập luyện nha quý vị. Ok, rồi chừng nào bạn My sẵn sàng thì chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục nghe. Thì không phải ai là cũng mới đầu là lưu loát nói muốn gì nói đó đâu. Những cái giai đoạn đầu tập là mình phải chuẩn bị viết ra cái nội dung mà mình muốn nói với người ta như thế nào. Đặc biệt tiếng Anh không phải là cái ngôn ngữ mẹ đẻ của chúng ta, cho nên gần như là phải viết lời, gọi là viết kịch bản đó quý vị. Đó, viết xong rồi nhớ rồi học thuộc rồi xong rồi mới nói, làm chừng 3 lần 4 lần 5 lần quen từ từ thì khi mình chỉ nhìn cái slide, mình nhìn cái keyword thì mình có thể mình nói được. Me, so you are you ready there, right? Rồi thì đó mình phải tập tới tập lui như vậy. Và mỗi lần tập đứng nói thì nó rung rồi quên trước quên sau, thì cứ tập vậy, làm vậy thật là nhiều lần thì chúng ta sẽ học được. Rồi mình phải học cái cách viết cái bài chuẩn bị như thế nào để cho người ta nghe, người ta hiểu được. Rồi mình phải tập từ từ để mình có được cái sự tự tin, rồi nhớ, rồi nói sao mạch lạc, rồi tự nhiên, cả là một cái quá trình dài. Yeah, from current slide, yeah, you can press it. Rồi tập rồi. So it's time for presentation. We also learn, right? A lot of things. Nếu mà team nhóm 3 chưa có sẵn sàng thì thôi để cho mấy bạn giờ lại tí xíu ha. Nhóm đôn nhóm 4 lên nha quý bạn. Okay, so team 4, are you ready there?
Yes, sir.
Rồi, mời nhóm 4 lên. Okay, now team 4 please. Rồi mấy bạn nhóm 3 mình ngồi mình nói chuyện lại với nhau tí xíu, sắp xếp lại ha. Rồi mình tiếp tục sẽ trình bày vào nhóm cuối cùng. Okay, so team 4, please raise your hands and then I know who will be the presenter and then you can present. Team 4, how many members will present today?
Yeah, one. Sir.
Only one. Okay. Okay, now you can share your screen.
Yes, I start. Good evening, teacher and classmates. Today, we are team 4. I will tell you about how to compose a good writing. Writing skill is share for the reader relevant information to make he/she interesting and want to read more. So, but writing skill in Tasman is different.
And I think they were listening. Sorry. Thảo, please share again your slide, please. And the cockpit. I can see your slide. Isn't that amazing? Can you relog it?
This way, I do.
Okay, right. So now please unmute your microphone, then you can share with.
Okay. Hello, can you see?
Okay, clear.
Yes, I spot. We evening teacher and classmates today will discuss about how to compose a good writing. For task one, we are team for and I start again. Writing skill is provide relevant information for the reader to interesting and make them to read more. But writing in task one is different because it's academic for the examiner. Yeah, we have three parts. First, what to write. What to write about the task one is it's about infographic. It means information and graphic. It includes tables, chart, diagram, line. It needs to convert to sentence and word. And they will minimum for you 150 words, but your target is 170 to 190. About the introduction, is easier than the essay with 1-2 sentence. How about what I'm looking for is the rephrasing of the task, like following about the chart, following about the table. The chart will show, the table will show. Then the eye moving. You shouldn't use the eye moving and shouldn't use opinion, explanation, conclusion, because it's not about you. It's about the report. Yeah, and make it simple. Make it simple, and the report is not about the meaning. It's just the fact and tell us about the fact. So let's move to the two paragraph. First, the indent or skip a line. Indent is indent, and you don't do both of this. Try to do one of two. Yeah. Skip a line between the paragraph, and the important thing is one central idea belong to one paragraph, and is the statement of the paragraph thesis, and make all the sentence general. All the ideas directly relate to the man. And I will tell in this next, but let's continue. And about we have pay attention to the peak and the valley, the high and the low. Is the direct one in yeah. About the detail, we have three things. Why is the paragraph important? The reason, why is the important, and why is the reason of the paragraph really important to the whole, and be example for make us to easier understand. And the flow and the reverse paragraph it means the flow means the sentence is connected to the sentence. The reverse, the next sentence connected to the reverse sentence, and the bridge is the paragraph connected to the paragraph, and use key term and avoid the repetition, like you use moreover, and use furthermore is gesture, right? And three, we have improving your writing skill.
I will check the spelling and grammar, read more, practicing more, outline your essay, keep it simple, and compare your work like 1 month, 2 months. And thank you for listening.
Okay. Okay, you try your best to present your topic, right? So so your team today only one person, only of you prepare this and present, or other members they are busy? Do they busy? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, maybe my team should say something.
Okay. Okay, you see that sometimes we don't remember the scripts, right? We prepare the script, but we don't remember, right? Okay. I still remember my first presentation in English class, right? We have a 1 week, right, to present. We show you that video, right? We speak blah, 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 blah in English, right? We make a play, right? We take roles in a play, and right around around 5 of us, right? Did that, and it's very, very funny. Anyway, for your entertainment, I should show you about it, right? So wait me a second. Then it's many years back, right? Okay. So wait me a second. I will show you about this. Okay, just a little bit to share with you, like something we did, right? It's quite funny, but I think it's not, right? Can you see my screen? So what we prepare in class, right? The course, in 2006, right? Let's see, just a few minutes, right? It's just for your entertainment, right? And okay, so let's see.
Why you interfere in my job? It's my job. Yeah, I know your job, but you tell lies. You tell lies. Really? You are me. You tell lies. Let's see. Thanks for your advice. Oh, maybe I think we should go. Thank you. No. Please. I want to tell you that electricity is lost. It's very old. And you tell lies. Why? Why you tell lies? Let's see me,
Okay, just a few minutes of the entertainment. Okay, so you see that, we also prepare, right? We prepare the script, we try to learn by heart, and each member have to, what we did, we did this at the first, in the first semester. Tôi phải chuẩn bị cái gì, đóng cái vở kịch này cái học kỳ đầu tiên, cái tháng đầu tiên của cái lớp học đó. Okay, everyone they viết mấy cái script đó, viết ra từng câu từng chữ ngồi học thuộc đó, mọi người học thuộc cả tuần đó để lên làm đó. Thì mình tập như vậy từ từ mình có từ từ mình sẽ có cái kỹ năng mình thuyết trình, mình nói, mình tự tin. Thì ở đây cái lớp online thì nó sẽ khó hơn tí xíu, cho nên nhưng mà cái cách cũng vậy thôi, mình phải chuẩn bị những cái nội dung và mình cũng sẽ học tới học lui. khi nào quen và nó nhớ hết trong đầu rồi á, thì lúc đó mình sẽ nói được tự nhiên, còn chưa nó sẽ có những cái như vậy, và nửa chừng là quên quên. Thì lúc mà thầy đi học có nhiều khi đang lên thuyết trình như nửa chừng quên hết cái khúc sau, nó tôi quên rồi, thầy đi xuống cả lớp cười rằng thôi không có vấn đề gì hết, không sao. Chỉ cái lúc mình đi thi mình học bài, mình chuẩn bị bài nó khác, còn lúc mà mình tập luyện, giáo viên hay là mọi người họ hiểu á, mỗi người sẽ có những cái giai đoạn như vậy, thì thầy chia sẻ để mình tự tin hơn, để mà gì mình chuẩn bị mình làm để mà mà tốt hơn đó, rồi sau này mình ứng dụng vào cái việc học của mình, chứ không phải ai giỏi liền đâu mọi người, không ai giỏi liền đâu, cái chuyện đó như vậy. Tại vì ở đây là mời các anh chị ở nước ngoài, đang ở nước ngoài, mấy anh chị là dạng học cực kỳ giỏi, thi IELTS hay là giáo viên dạy tiếng Anh hay là gì đó, đã học ở nước ngoài 5 năm 10 năm, hay là đã thi điểm IELTS cực kỳ cao 8 9 chấm gì đó mọi người, cho nên là vô thấy nói rào như vậy để gì, để động viên và hướng dẫn cho anh chị thôi, chứ không phải là mình học 3 bữa nửa ngày là mình đừng như vậy đâu nha quý vị. Thì thầy rất là hiểu cái chuyện đó nha mọi người, đừng có cảm thấy tự tin hay là quá khó gì đó, mình phải có cái sự nỗ lực, mình cố gắng, thì cái đó là cái điều quan trọng nhất. Okay, so now time for team 5, right? Okay. So team 5, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, right. So who will present and manage the slides?
Me, Thùy Nguyễn, and Thanh Nhã will present, and Lily will manage the slide.
Okay, so Thùy Nguyễn
Yeah,
manage the
Thanh Nhã,
slides,
can
right?
you raise your hand?
Okay, I see Thùy Nguyễn, right? You manage the slide, right? Lily also as well. Okay. So Thùy Nguyễn, now you can share your screen.
Sorry, Thầy, Lily will manage the slide.
Oh, Lily, right? Okay. So please wait me a second. So at the end of this course, right, we must be professional, right? So team 4, okay, team 5 then, right? Who are ready, right? You send us the list who will manage the slide, the first presenter, the second presenter, right? Make a list, right? When like I'm an MC, an MC, right? I say team 1, then team 1, blah, 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 blah. And team 2, blah, blah, blah. So it's smooth, right? As a program on live TV, right? Okay. So actually now we need to learn, right? Okay. Lily.
Yes.
Okay. Lily, so now you can share the screen.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Today, Thùy Nguyễn and Thanh Nhã will be the presenters of our presentation by Team 5. Before we get into the topic, how to compose a good writing of task 1, I think we should understand what is writing task 1. Because other team mentioned before, so I would like to skip it, this part. I will focus on the keys, how to compose the good writing. Is that firstly, you need to understand how your essay is marked, and then you will use the information to give the examiner exactly what they want. There are 5 steps to help you to have a good writing of task 1. The first one is the step 1 is understand the marking criteria. The step 2 is paraphrase the question. The next step is to write an overview, and you will support the overview with detail. And the last one is to check your work again. There are four marking criteria of task 1. They are task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical resources, grammatical range, and accuracy. So what is the task achievement? The task achievement is refers to your ability to to answer the question properly. So you need to do all the things that the question requires you to do. Cohesion refers to your ability to connect the main ideas so that they together so that they make sense and they are easily to understand, while the cohesion refers to the connection of the ideas at sentence and paragraph level. The lexical resources is your ability to use your vocabulary accurately and appropriately. And the last one, grammatical range and accuracy is the way is how you can write the sentence without mistakes, and you can use grammatical structures in your essay. The step 2 is paraphrase the question. Paraphrase is to rewrite the phrase or sentence by using the different words, but you still keep the main meaning of the phrase or sentences. The next one, you will pick out 3 to 4 the most significant things of the chart, and you will summarize them. The short sentence of the main features, and it should normally be 2 sentences only. The next one, you take the main features and you describe them in details. And the last one, after you finish your work, you need to check it again. You can please check again. It will take 3 to 4 minutes, but it is a important step. You should check your vocabulary, your paraphrase, your word limits. Is it over 150 words or not? And actually, I do research and use the information from the resource IELTS Advantage, and you can read in details in this website. I think it is very useful and will help you to have a basic information and have a good writing of task 1. So the next part, I would like to introduce our teammate, Miss Tanya, will present about the common mistake you will make while you write the writing task 1. So please, Miss Tanya, it's your turn now.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for your invite me to present. Now we'll present the common mistake. So the first thing is when you write in the test 1, you including the personal opinion or reasons. You should think what kind of information you should including in your writing, because this is the analysis, the data, what show the information shown in the chart. So you no need to add your personal opinions. You should write about the fact from the chart, such as change, rise, and fall. The second mistake is not summarize main features. Some candidates do not prepare for the exam, do not report on the main features. And most importantly, don't focus on the summary of the main features. Do not just describe the details from the chart. You should provide the summaries. The third is describing every single detail. Sometimes the candidate do not know what kind of information to describe.
and they describe everything they see in the chart. So they also do not know how to organize it. The last thing is repeating the same words and grammatically structure. This is when we paraphrasing the question. So you usually make this mistake. And one last thing I want to remind that don't spend too long on this test. Remember that you should spend only 20 minutes for the test one. So that is on my presentation. Thank you so much for your listening.
Teacher, seem you are mute.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks for the presentation of Team 5. So do you have any questions for Team 5? Okay, so we in Team 4, right? Okay, please.
So my question related to the methodology to apply for just one, not only just one, but the right approach for each technique, because we had two things in my mind here, either team right and writing. I don't see any question come from our team about why we do this. Is this skill necessary for real life? Why real life or this stamina require us about this skill? Second thing, the writing is just you can practice too much for some techniques. Some why to have a good writing, price or some keyword, something like that. But I think the most time you should do is focus on how to read about reading. When you see the chart, how many minutes you can get some idea from this. What kind of chart and what when we use it this bar or this line or something like that, you can. I mean, if you have reading skill with this, we have already some idea. Just write things. It saves your time. Thank you.
So Team 5, can you answer this question?
Actually, I haven't get your the question of Team 4 clearly.
Okay, so Team 4. So it's like mentioned that the too much about technical in writing, right? So somehow like, is it useful all of this for his practice in daily life, in his work, in his study, right? And how about to understand the requirement of the task? Oh, okay. So actually, we can discuss this later, right? Actually, here the point, you give you a chance to study and try to understand about the writing task 1, right? That's the point. That is the purpose of this assignment, and also help you to improve your presentation skills, and about the detail how to really to apply in your writing and some other applications, so we can discuss in the textbooks, right, in detail later. So now we finished for teams, right? How about Team 3? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, now you can do it, right? So hopefully you better, right? Okay, so me too, we will share the slide, right? And Team Phú will present, right? Is that?
Yes. No. I will share screen again.
Okay, wait. Okay, please.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Today I will represent to share about how to compose a good writing of task 1. I have some valuable keywords for you, you need to know if you want to get more higher scores. The first is understand the topic. At the beginning, you should identify what types of topics. Maybe it's a graph chart, pie chart, bar chart, or something like a map or diagram. If this is a process, find the start and the end of process, and you count how many stages there are, and you need to understand what each stage does and the relationship it has. Here are some types of a topic. We have chart, map, diagram. Yes. And the second is paraphrase the question. Flow the topic to describe what they show. What does the data point out from the start to the finish during that time? Any significant difference from the general trend? If yes, take note and focus them to write an overview and use them to compare between the data. Overall increase or decrease, or peaks or depression. That's something you should notice. And next, describe the main point. If there is a diagram or a chart, what each state does. If there is a map, what instruction in the map, or what does the image show in that map? And what is produced if you get the process, and then you need to discuss the relationship with the previous or subsequent stage, and you need to provide some information for more details to write down the body. And next, I will invite me to present.
Thanks, Paul. Next, I want to talk about the structure. Like you already know that IELTS is about 115 words. We will describe a chart, a map, on maybe in 20 minutes. So, what Paul share with us, make plan. So we will take some time to plan organization. The structure of the paragraph here is first introduction, and second is overview, and the third is describe more detail in body paragraph 1 and 2 is separate. Maybe for the specific time or human being or some nature is shown in the map or graph or chart. Please next. And when you finish, you will check your work. Make sure that it's no error, and the sense that you use the the sense, present sense of future or the past is correct, and structure is appropriate, and use complex sentence can raise your score and be correct punctual. And here we have some common mistakes that Example that imagine you have a specific major in engineering, so you will see how to analyze a car, and you will so exciting to write about that, but it's not in this writing task 1. It's maybe in task 2. Please don't give your opinion or speculate about not the thing that's not showing the chart mark, and use informal language. Try to avoid the slang and something that's just informal, and write down on thing of the topic. Introduction is just like you repeat word by word of the paraphrase of examiner. So it's like you write nothing at all. And finally, list on thing in chart or diagram, like the structure there are in read or degree. It's not good for your score also. Next. So thanks for your listening, and have any question for us, please?
Okay, if you have any question, please raise your hands. Okay, no question, right? Okay, so it's time around 9 already. Okay, so somehow actually, yeah, again, right? So the purpose of this assignment, not really, to ask, you must understand, right? About writing task 1 clearly and correctly. The point is that you have to, to have a chance to be familiar with writing task 1 first. The second point that to give you a chance to practice presentation and more things you need to learn to cooperate with your team members, right? And I find that we need more time to help you to improve your pronunciation, right? And speaking skills, right? So that's why I decided for the next lecture, right? You have one more assignment. But it will not be very difficult, right? This time just prepare it, how to say, just share your experience mainly, right? And try to prepare around 3 to 4 or 5 slides, right? Only. Then cast the main points and try to share practical experience. And so here, like, so can you see my screen now? Okay, so research how to improve your pronunciation and speaking skills, right? Here's English, right? And present this topic in the next class. So how to say, this time you don't need to spend a lot of time, right? Try to, note down some main points and prepare 3 to 5 slides only, right? And then share with us about this and spend time to improve your pronunciation, right? And also learn how to present in public, right? That's the key points. So maybe we spend this week, right, to help you to improve that, pronunciation and speaking skills. And then next week, right, we will focus on the textbook, right? Somehow you should be good at pronunciation and speaking skill. Then you can participate in the lecture, right? We can discuss, you can understand from all the members easily. So that's the point. So deadlines, right? You should send me the slide submission, right? Should be familiar with deadline, right? So before 5 p.m., right? 5 p.m. November 17th. So this will be Friday, right? Is that Okay, and remember, send me the PowerPoint and try to set your name, team, for example, team 1, right? Team 1, then hyphen, then the content, right? Pronunciation, something. So it's easy for me to save the file, right? And to share with other members. And 5 teams, if you need any amendment for your slides, please do it, and then share with me. Then I will, upload on internet, right, and share with other members maybe tomorrow. And one more thing I want to share with you. So actually, we need to practice. We need to practice some exercise about pronunciation. So here, I will prepare next class. I will help you to practice this. So somehow now I will share with you first this text and audio file you hear, right? And try to mimic, try to copy, try to practice, try to make the pronunciation clear and sharp, right? Then next class we will practice all of these words, right? Like some words like this, and how to pronounce them correctly. Because you find that some words you feel it's quite difficult to pronounce, right? And you find it stuck inside. And with some very difficult words, like long words, right? You also stuck too. Okay. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, next class, we will practice about this. So we will spend around, so remember that first 30 minutes, you can speak whatever you want, right? Try to be familiar with English speaking first. You can ask any question, you can mistake anything, no problem, right? And from 7:30, we focus in the lecture, right? And I hope that you are settled down, right? In this class, this course, right? And don't have any doubt about the methods, teamwork, the team leader, something like that, right? And then step by step, right? And also some people, if you, I remind you again, if you cannot participate in this class seriously, and you cannot follow teamwork all the time, but you really want to study, so you can please choose any teams, right? In your teams, you just announce, tell your team members that this week I'm busy, so next week I will be free, so I can share with you, support you, something like that. So at least each week, right? Every single week, at least 2 or 5 members should be active, right? And we work like this, so step by step you will learn a lot, right? Okay. And all the members và những cái quý vị khác, nếu mà cái khả năng nghe nói và trình độ tiếng Anh của mình chưa có đạt đến cỡ cái ngưỡng 5 chấm á, thì mình cứ đăng ký vào dự thính cho mọi người, không vấn đề gì hết. Nhưng mà những quý vị nào đã muốn học nghiêm túc nhưng mà rất là bận rộn thì cứ tham gia vào các nhóm, và mình có thông báo với thành viên, mình có nói với mọi người trong nhóm của mình là mình bận, tuần này mình bận, 2 tuần mình bận, nhưng mà tuần thứ 3, thứ 4 thì mình rảnh, mình phụ mọi người, không vấn đề gì hết nha mọi người. Thầy dạy 4 lớp mà tổng cộng thấy đâu càng mấy, đâu 2.000 người tham gia, 40 cái team đó, thì thầy làm sao thầy xoay sở được? Thấy thầy vẫn lên lớp vẫn cười vui, vẫn chỉ hướng dẫn mọi người, vẫn soạn bài mọi người, không vấn đề gì hết. Vấn đề gì, mình luôn mình làm cái việc gì có cái mục đích và nó rõ ràng thì nhiều người khác hỗ trợ mình thôi, mình làm được hết. Nhưng mà bản thân mình cũng phải nỗ lực. Không có sung rụng đâu nha quý vị. Okay, so that's all for this evening. Do you have any question? Okay, no question, right? So that's all, right? So see you later. Good night.
Thank you so much, teacher. Good night.
Good night,
You're
teacher.
welcome. Good
See you
night.
next Wednesday.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night, teacher.